Put on your rubber boots, neighbor. The mud boots, not the winter boots. The snow is melting, and the ground is turning into soup. It is March, the most ugly and beautiful month in the north. The snow is gray and patchy. The trees look dead and bare. But if you listen closely, you can hear the forest waking up. We are going into the sugar bush. That is what we call the maple forest. Arthur and I planted some of these trees 50 years ago. Others have been here since before Canada was a country. Look at the thermometer. It is -5 degrees Celsius right now. It is early morning, but by noon, the sun will push the temperature up to +5 degrees. That is the magic formula, neighbor. Freezing nights and thawing days. That change in pressure makes the sap run. It makes the trees heart pump. I have my tools here in the sled. A hand drill, a hammer, and a bag full of spiles. Those are the little metal taps we drive into the tree. Pick out a big tree. That one over there, the grand old sugar maple. It must be 3 feet wide. It has seen blizzards, droughts, and ice storms. But it is still standing. And it is generous. I place the tip of the drill against the bark. About waist high, I lean my weight into it. Grind, grind, grind. The wood is hard. It resists. I turn the handle. The auger bites in. Suddenly, look, see those wood chips coming out? They are wet. That is a good sign. The wood is damp. I pull the drill out. And there it is. The first tear of spring. A single drop of clear liquid appears at the hole. It looks like water. If you taste it, go ahead. Put your finger there. It tastes like water too. Just faintly sweet, like water that dreamed of sugar. This is the sap, the lifeblood of the tree. Now, take the spile. It is a little metal spout with a hook on it. Insert it into the hole. Take the hammer. Tap, tap, thud. Do not hit it too hard. You do not want to split the wood. You just want it snug. Listen. Drip, drip, drip. That is the heartbeat of the forest. It is slow, steady. Now, we hang the bucket. It is an old galvanized metal bucket with a lid to keep the rain and the squirrels out. Hang it on the hook. Clang. The first drop hits the metal bottom. Ping. Then another. Ping. It sounds like music, neighbor. By this afternoon, if the sun stays warm, this bucket will be full. We have 300 trees to tap today. My back is already aching just thinking about it. But we do not stop. Because the sap only runs for a few weeks. Maybe 3 weeks. Maybe 4. Once the buds on the branches start to open, the sap turns bitter. The season ends, so we have to catch it now. We are racing against the spring. Every drop counts. People think syrup comes from a bottle in the supermarket. They do not see the walking. They do not see the mud. They do not hear the ping of the first drop in an empty bucket. But you see it. You are part of the harvest now. Let's move to the next tree. Only 299 to go. It is 4 o'clock in the afternoon. The sun is starting to dip behind the spruce trees. The air is getting cold again. The sap is slowing down. The trees are going back to sleep for the night. But our work is just beginning. Now comes the heavy lifting. We have to empty 300 buckets. I hope you have strong shoulders, neighbor. We use the gathering tank today. It is a big plastic tank mounted on the back of the tractor. But the tractor cannot go everywhere. The woods are too dense. So we have to walk. We carry 2 5-gallon pails. One in each hand. We trudge through the snow. The snow is soft and rotten. Every few steps, your foot punches through the crust and you sink down to your knee. Crunch, sink, curse. We call it post-holing. It is exhausting. We walk to a tree. We lift the lid of the metal bucket. Look inside. It is nearly full. Clear, cold water. We pour it into our carrying pails. Splash. We move to the next tree. And the next. Soon. The pails in your hands weigh 40 pounds each. Your fingers are freezing inside your gloves because of the cold metal handles. Your legs are burning from walking in the deep snow. And the mud. Oh, the mud. As the ground thaws, the path turns into a chocolate pudding. Sticky, slippery, sucking at your boots. Squelch, squelch, squelch. You have to fight for every step. And for what? This is the math that breaks your heart, neighbor. Maple sap is 98% water. Only 2% sugar. That means, to make just 1 single gallon of syrup, we need 40 gallons of sap. Think about that. 40 buckets of sap. 40 buckets carried through the mud. 40 buckets poured into the tank. All for 1 jug of syrup. It seems impossible. It seems like a bad trade. Why do we do it? Why don't we just buy white sugar and be done with it? Because, neighbor, this is not just sugar. This is the essence of the land. Every drop in this bucket traveled up from the roots. It carries the minerals of the soil. It carries the memory of the winter snow. You cannot manufacture this in a lab. We dump our pails into the big tank on the tractor. Whoosh, the tank is filling up. Hundreds of gallons of crystal clear liquid. It looks like we are harvesting water. The sun is gone now. The woods are turning blue and purple. My breath is steaming in the air. We are tired. We are wet. We smell like wet wool and sweat. But we are not done. Collecting the sap is only half the battle. Now we have to cook it. We have to drive this tank down to the sugar shack. See that little building with the steam coming out of the roof vent? That is where the alchemy happens. That is where we turn water into gold. Climb up on the tractor fender. Hold on tight. We are heading to the fire. Open the door to the sugar shack. Creak. Whoa. Take off your glasses, neighbor. They just fogged up instantly. It is like a sauna in here. A sweet, sticky sauna. The air is white with steam. You can barely see the back wall. In the center of the room is the beast. The evaporator. It is a giant stainless steel pan. 6 feet long, sitting on top of a massive wood stove. A fire is roaring inside the arch. Roar, crackle, pop. We are feeding it logs as big as your thigh. Birch, maple, ash. We need heat. Intense, furious heat. The sap is flowing into the back of the pan from the storage tank outside. As it hits the hot metal, it boils violently. Bubble, hiss, roll. It looks like a volcano of foam. This is the dangerous part. If we take our eyes off this pan for 1 minute, the foam can rise up and boil over. If that happens, we lose the syrup. Or worse, we burn the pan. So we watch. We are the guardians of the boil. I have a tiny piece of butter on a stick here. Just a speck. If the foam gets too high, I touch it with the butter. Sip. The foam collapses instantly. Magic. The smell in here. Neighbor, there is no perfume in Paris that smells like this. It smells of caramel, and wood smoke, and vanilla, and damp earth. It soaks into your clothes. It soaks into your hair. You will smell like a maple cookie for a week. And that is a good thing. We have to boil away 39 gallons of water to get our 1 gallon of syrup. That water turns into this steam. Look at it billowing out the roof vent. It rises up into the cold night sky like a signal fire. We spend the whole night here. We sit on old wooden crates. We drink coffee. We tell stories. This is the social part of sugaring. Neighbors see the steam and they stop by. Is the sap running? They ask. It's running good. We say. We check the temperature. This is critical. Water boils at 212 degrees Fahrenheit. But syrup? Syrup is different. Syrup is finished exactly at 7 degrees above the boiling point of water. So, 219 degrees. Not 218. Not 220. 219. If you take it off too soon, it is watery and it will spoil. If you leave it too long, it turns into rock candy and crystallizes in the jar. It is a precise science. I watch the thermometer. 215. 217. The bubbles are getting smaller now. They are thick and glossy. They look like molten glass. 218. Get the filter ready. Get the wool felt cones ready. We have to filter out the sugar sand. That is just minerals from the tree. 219. Draw it off. I yell. I open the valve on the side of the pan. Whoosh. Out comes the liquid. It is not clear like water anymore. It is amber. It is dark. It is heavy. It glows in the lantern light. We pour it through the wool filters. It drips through, clean and pure. We have done it. We have condensed the soul of the forest into a bottle. The boiling is done for tonight. The fire is banked down. The steam is clearing. We have 5 gallons of fresh syrup sitting in stainless steel milk cans. It is cooling down, but we cannot leave without the final ceremony. It is a tradition. You cannot harvest the sugar without tasting the reward. Grab a bowl. We are going to go outside for a second. Scoop up some clean, fresh snow. Pack it down tight in the bowl. Bring it back inside. I have a small pot here. I heated up a little bit of syrup until it was even hotter. Until it reached the softball candy stage. Watch this. I pour the hot, thick syrup in a line over the cold snow. Sizzle. The cold snow instantly shocks the hot syrup. It turns from a liquid into a chewy, taffy-like strip. We call this tire d'arable. Maple taffy on snow. Take a wooden stick, a popsicle stick. Press it into one end of the strip. Now, roll it up. Roll, roll, roll. Lift it up. It is a golden lollipop made of nothing but tree sap and cold. Put it in your mouth. Close your eyes. Taste that? It is sweet, yes. But taste deeper. Do you taste the smoke from the wood fire? Do you taste the minerals from the soil? Do you taste the cold nights of January and the warm sun of March? It is all in there. You are tasting the weather. You are tasting the history of this land. It sticks to your teeth. It warms your chest. This flavor. Neighbor, this is the taste of survival. The winters up here are hard. They are long and dark and brutal. But at the very end, just when we think we cannot take any more cold, the trees give us this. They give us sweetness. They tell us that spring is coming. They tell us that life is waking up. It makes all the hard work worth it. The drilling, the walking in the mud, the hauling of heavy buckets, the sleepless nights by the fire. It is all worth it for this one bite of taffy. We wipe our sticky hands. We are exhausted. My eyes are heavy. My boots are covered in mud. But we are happy. The harvest is in. The pantry will be full. We walk out of the sugar shack. The moon is high now. The air is crisp. The buckets on the trees are hanging silent in the dark, waiting for the sun to rise tomorrow so they can start all over again. Ping. One last drop falls. Come on, neighbor. Let's go home. You have earned your rest. And tomorrow morning, we are having pancakes.